Hi, my name is Alan from HawkDive, and today we're going to be talking about Elgato's EpocCam. Basically, what Elgato thought of was, hey, everybody has a smartphone, or most likely an iPhone, and everybody has them in their pockets. And, the generation of camera nowadays that are found in your smartphone are extremely great. The quality is amazing and better than most webcams that you can find, such as the Logitech C920 that, I'm using right now. And they were like, hey, why don't we just make software that is amazing, great, smooth, that they can literally just download into their phones and their PCs and then connect. And then, for content creators such as streamers, they can do it wirelessly. They can connect it via USB and then just boom, pop it, use it as a webcam on Discord, use their phone as a face cam in a YouTube video and whatnot. No need to buy a crappy webcam or an expensive camera. They can literally just use their phone and use it on their computer as the main webcam slash camera. So that's what we are tackling for today. I'll be showing you Elgato's EpocCam. I do have the EpocCam Pro version, but you can also try it out with the EpocCam, just the normal EpocCam. So actually, I'm gonna hop into my phone right now. Hopefully you can see it. I'm gonna go into the App Store, and then you're gonna be seeing, if you search for EpocCam, actually, a fun fact, Elgato only bought the software and upgraded it. They didn't code it from scratch or whatnot. So as you can see, you search it, EpocCam webcam for Mac and PC. We're gonna download that. Just gonna press the download sign on the right side, wait for it, and it should download. Right? While it is downloading, I have pretty crappy internet for the day. We're gonna wait for it, but I will also like to tell you guys that this will be available on Android. I don't know when. I did a little bit of research, of course, before creating this video, and there was some articles about the Android version of it being hauled off because I think it's a little different with the Android of how some system works, because there are a large variety of Android phones, right? Unlike on iOS, you literally have the iPhone lineup and the iPad lineup that iOS device. My iPhone 8 is still supported, so yeah, I'm using the iPhone 11 for this video. So some features on the newer iPhones, such as like 11 Pro Max and above, or like 11, any Pros with 3 cameras, you're not going to be seeing in this video. You know what? It is downloaded. But now, how can this EpocCam actually work on your device? And let's say my computer right here, if I don't have the hub for it. So to download the hub, I want you to open up your browser, of course. Head over to elgato.com/en/epoccam. As you can see right here, scroll down a little bit. And as you can see, you're going to be seeing install camera hub on your computer. It can either be Mac OS or Windows. So of course, I'm using a Windows device. I'm going to click Windows. It'll bring you to a new page. Click EpocCam, click this, click Windows. Scroll down, click download. This requires Windows 10 and above. And make sure your system is 64-bit. So continue with download. It'll now download. I'll be right back when it's done downloading. So there you go. It is now done downloading. It's called the Camera Hub, and then x64.msi. We just want to click it actually. It'll pop up with the installer section right here. We can just drag the browser down. Click next. I accept the terms and agreements. Press next again. Press next. Install. And then if you have it on, which I might have, it'll ask me to turn the Elgato Camera Hub first while it is installing. The admin would pop up. Make sure you click yes on that. As you can see, actually, it auto reinstalled the whole thing. So that's amazing. I didn't have to stop with anything. And there you go. Finish tab. You're going to be popping up with this icon on your desktop. And now we can open it. Open it up. Connect your Elgato camera. Now going back to the iPhone. I actually have a screenshot of my iPhone over at my computer. If you guys want to see how that is done, make sure to comment down in the comment section below. But I'm going to scale this a little bit different. There you go. So you can see everything. Okay, cool. Now, if I go into my phone right here, as you can see, there are 2 cameras. I'm going to first show you the EpocCam. This is the one that you can get for free. So once you open up the platform, it's going to ask you to begin. And then, make sure, by the way, that if you're going to use Wi-Fi or NDI, as I'm going to do here, I have my phone connected to my Wi-Fi, or at least on the same Wi-Fi network. make sure your computer and your phone are connected on the same Wi-Fi network. Just press next, because we already have the camera hub, and then connection type USB or Wi-Fi. We're gonna do Wi-Fi, so we're gonna do next. Make sure you allow both. There you go. Press done. It'll automatically find the camera hub. Just wait for it connecting to your computer. And then boom, you got it. Dirty monitor. I know, I'm sorry. But hey, let me put it on me, because why not, right? So basically now I have the camera EpocCam connected in the computer. And as you can see, there's a little sign right here with the Elgato watermark that would exist if you have the free version. And as you can see, the microphone settings cannot be changed because it requires you to open up um, or get EpocCam Pro, which we're not going to be doing. And what else? You can do the basic mirroring if you want to mirror your things. And let's go back to the back camera. You know, you cannot change the zoom in function of the thing. It will always be on 1x. And also if you click on the middle icon, it should still work. This is Snapchat filters. As you can see, I can do the background blur. I can do a green screen. I can do like a elegant filter, something else. I don't know. Sepia. Got a VHS right here. As you can see, everything is so smooth that it is almost as real time as you can get. So there we go. We have Vivid. We have Elderly. Of course, this would require some amount of internet. I am now a baby, and I'm currently running a download speed of 1.2 Mbps for just this whole thing. I can tilt my phone. Oh, by the way, if you want to tilt your phone, make sure you have the portrait orientation lock or unlocked. As you can see, it works perfectly fine. I am, working. Let's see, let's say this is a side-to-side view of my phone and I with a filter, and what you guys are seeing as of my recording on the screen, right? Now, let me just put this back here. There are a lot of different filters that you could do. You have Cyber Me, which is like a cartoony version of you. As you can see, the filter works amazingly fine. Again, I'm running on an iPhone 11. Let me just put this right on the side. I am now an anime character. Very famous filter, by the way, on Snapchat and on TikTok. Then we can do animation. Wow, I'm like a Disney character now. We can do bald. I'm now Bald Allen. We can just do the basic filters as well. We can do comics. We can do cartoon 3D. There's a lot of different filters that you can experiment with, and you can also use them while on. Why am I sad? While you're on your back cam, we can just press X again. And now, show you guys, I'll hop into Elgato's software in the camera hub. Let me just drop my phone down. You're just gonna see a black screen here, but it should still work fine. It's the same thing, but it is on your PC to be controlled. As you can see, you know what? I'm gonna pull this back here. I don't have a phone stand ready right now, sadly. So I'm just gonna put this right there. As you can see, lens, if I click on back, it'll change to the back lens. So I'm gonna go back to front. You have multiple different inputs of EpocCam or multiple different cameras from Elgato. You can select them from here and control them from here too. And then as you can see, overscan, basically it's kind of like an actual zoom in. As you can see, I'm playing on the 16 9:16 ratio right here, which is kind of like a portrait, right? But I wanted to fill up the whole screen without the black bars. I can zoom in, but I cannot move up or down. You can change the format too from 1080 to 720p right down on the screen. And then for the brightness, you can actually change them from the software too. Contrast, as you can see, I'm kind of look like I'm in a low exposure mode now. And I can also change it to black and white or oversaturated. You can also enable the lens, just what I've showed you before. Like the blur, looks like I'm on a thing now. I can do green screen, which looks extremely fine and great. Not with the hands, just with the face. And then if I go to the effects, you can also flip it. You can, again, do AI background, such as the blur. Some things might be not functioning as intended. So let me just go back here while I add the blur. This one is an AI background. This one is done by the computer and not by the phone. As you can see, I don't have a filter on the phone. but instead I do have a filter over on my thing right here. So as you can see, again, the effects is done on the computer, not on the phone. So it will look more great than what it can on the phone. Almost the same actually. But this is all performed in the PC. As you can see in the left side of the screen right now, the phone is doing extremely normal and fine. You can do costumes, animated background too. I should do this for my next videos on HawkDive. Okay, so that's about it. But I'm gonna hop into what do you call this? I'm gonna hop into the EpocCam Pro just to show you just a little bits of features that you might find useful if you want. Again, by the way, guys, just to let you guys know, EpocCam Pro only enables a few more things, and you don't really need it if this is enough for you. That's going to remove the watermark. It would also allow you to go up. Actually, let me open up again. EpocCam. Come on and connect to my computer. Well, if I press here, there are really not much settings to be enabled or disabled, right? If I go to EpocCam Pro, it just connect right away as well. If it does not, I might have to restart the camera hub, the computer, so give me a moment. All right, and now we are back. It took me a little restart of the EpocCam camera hub because it kind of glitched up when I had the other EpocCam on my phone enabled. So now we're here, and as you can see, the quality just looks a little more greater. We are now doing 1080p 60. Remember earlier it was only 1080p 30. So this one is a lot smoother than earlier. You can still choose those if your PC cannot handle the double the frames. As you can see, I'm also using double the frame rate or double the bandwidth because earlier I was only using around 1.2. Now I'm using 3.4, 3.5 because I'm also moving more. So I'm using more of the thing. But now there are more things, more settings that I can do. Before I talk about the one in the phone, or actually let's talk about the one in the phone. First things first, you have the gear on top now. You can select your connection if you want it to be automatic, set it to automatic. So if I plug into a USB, it'll automatically hop into a USB. If I click on Wi-Fi, you do know what Wi-Fi is, USB, you do know what USB is, and NDI, of course. So those are the three main things. NDI usually used by broadcasters like real ones and on OBS. So I'm not gonna touch that. Now we also have the settings of bitrate. If I do low, I don't know if you can see the actual thing, but I'm gonna do and zoom into the overscan. It's the same feature that we had on the ones earlier. So as you can see, we do have overscan. Look at my hair. I'm gonna do change in the bitrate to medium. You can see there's a little bit more crisp in the hair. I'm gonna do the highest. Look how crispy. I don't know if the recording will do justice, but my hair right now looks extra crispy than the lowest one. Let me do a quick one. Lowest. You don't see it as trendy. Is that a word? And this one is just a lot more crispy. As you can see on real time too, it changes depending on your settings in the phone. So as you can see, there's also flash now. If I just go turn over here, settings, if I click on the flash, it will turn on the flash. If I also click the flash here, it'll also turn on the flash. Boom. That's a cool feature that is not, if I'm not mistaken, was not available on EpocCam normal. So as you can see, we also have zoom now and FOV. So zoom is just the same thing as overscan. So this one is on digital zoom. But what makes it different than earlier was on the back camera. If I now point it on the back camera, pointing it on EpocCam, if I do and click on lens, now we have the choices that we want. We can click on front and back 1x, but now I can also change it to back 0.5x. Unlike earlier, you cannot select that. You can only use your main camera, but since I am now in the Pro version, I can use any lens on my phone. Especially if you have a Pro Max phone, that would allow for all the zooms possible. So still the same thing, you can do your mirror Now you can press your mic, you can mute and unmute your microphone through the app, as you can see on the left side of the screen. And you can also change your lock focus unlike on the thing. As you can see, have the try to have it focused here. It's not gonna focus. I think that's too much of a difference. That focused, but I don't know if that's seeable in the camera. Look at the EpocCam text. Look at it now, it's sharper. It's just a light focus. Also, same thing with the filters. Nothing will change here, except for the fact that you do have the 1080p higher bitrate usage now. With the EpocCam Pro, you can still use the same thing. But go back to the settings. We can go and choose to whatever we want. We can do the crying face again, but a lot more HD now because we're using the highest fidelity settings here that we can attain. But I'm gonna just put it back to medium because that's more fitting to my internet, especially when we're doing review of 1080p 60. But now, where can we use this? What's like a scenario of using it? I'm gonna show you one. Let me hop on to my computer here on Discord. I'm gonna show you how to set it up there. But it usually just works just like any other softwares that you have. So if I go into my Discord here, so I am now in Discord app. No, actually, let me do this. It looks more like a real webcam, right? Hi there, hi there. Do it like this. They're so messy. But again, you do go to our Discord app right here and go into voice and video. You can scroll down. We can do a click test video, but we're gonna select Elgato virtual camera. Always preview, check, test video. Boom. I am now here and it's working extremely fine. Almost no lag at all, as what you can see. I can do the filters through my phone, or I can do, let's say I'm gonna turn the filter off, but I'm gonna go to the Elgato app and change the effects to blur. As you can see, I can change the blur strength or shrink. Why did I pronounce it like that? In the Elgato app, and it will also reflect on the actual video that we have on Discord. So let me change it a little bit more. There you go, that's more natural. And as you can see, it works really well, even with the other things on camera. As you can see, only if I put it close enough, my hands are more seen. It's just overall amazing. Let's use the back cam. This is 1x back cam and looks almost professional grade camera on just your phone iOS device. But what's more amazing is that, I'm not focused. Let me press myself. There you go. I am now on focus. And let me do, let me change it to 0.5. Dang. And we can zoom in using the 0.5 lens and it will keep everything. That is so cool. The view is cool. This is my whole room, if you guys are asking. But let me go back into front and boom. Hi. We're back to another vlog of mine. Don't forget to subscribe to HawkDive. But anyway, I'm gonna be dropping my phone here. I'm gonna talk to you towards the camera. But I think that is it for this specific video, and hopefully it did show you a little bit of things about EpocCam. Actually, that's basically everything to the EpocCam. You saw how great the camera quality can be. There's a price difference. I'll put them on the article or on the description below. Actually, I'm gonna tell you right now, it is $8. $8 for a lifetime. So at the point of recording, the lowest supported version of iOS is actually T 10.3, and it just goes above that. So I guess that is it for me. Again, my name is Alan. Hopefully you did learn a lot of things actually about EpocCam in this video. If you do want to read the article, it would be down. It would be down. It would be down in the description below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next HawkDive video or my video. on my YouTube channel because I do create them as well. You guys are okay with that. But check out HawkDive. Check out everything in this channel. Check out everything on HawkDive. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good day and enjoy your content creation career type of thing. Because you're interested in this video, you're interested with EpocCam, you're probably interested with that too. Or just office things. You know what? I'm blabbering now. Goodbye. Like and subscribe. Share it. Bye bye.